Hey everybody, it's Autumn, aka Gothic Alien Girl. What's up everybody? This video I'm going to do is a video about me telling you guys how me and Nolan met. Now some of you
I can sum this entire video up in one word. Facebook.
I was just about to get to that. When you guys hear about how we met, you guys are probably gonna think, what? But we are one couple of probably very few that have survived through meeting on Facebook. Roland actually had sent me a friend request about a week before he messaged me, and what really hit off the conversation was paranormal. He and his brother told me about all the experiences that they had in the house here that we are living at currently, and we were texting for about a week or two before I finally asked him out, and
We were together about a month.
we were together for about a month when a situation that happened prior before we met sort of started continuing on again.
Picked itself back up.
Yeah, sort of picked itself back up, and
I don't want her to go into details, but let's just keep it at very bad situation. And I had to get her out of there.
I was in that situation for another 3 months after the year that I first went into the situation, and I went through a lot more in that time than I did the last time that I went back to where I had to go back to, and it wasn't easy, but at the same time I knew I had to do what I had to do if I wanted to be happy, and I had to get away from everything that was making me upset. Babe, can you put this out quickly? Here you go. But the situation ended around my birthday. Finally, completely done. I wasn't gonna go back to where I was, and I wasn't gonna go back to being pretty much in hell, in my opinion. And me and Roland we hadn't met in person at all after even I got out of the situation, and I went to go live with my aunt and uncle, and because of the lease, if the person isn't on the lease, if they're 18 or over, then they can't live there, so I basically was gonna be on the streets. And Roland talked to his mom, and I guess he kind of begged her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 20 and I'm not afraid to admit that I still live with my mother. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but he practically begged her to come get me the day after Christmas. They met me and my aunt and uncle and my two cousins halfway in Savannah, Georgia. And that was the first time I saw Roland in person, and it was awkward at first. I mean, whenever you meet someone for the first time after dating online for so long, it's always going to be awkward. But after about a 3-hour car ride,
In a cramped ass truck that we finally got rid of.
with him holding me the whole time.
I did not let go of her the whole car ride home.
He didn't. And he finally kissed me for the first time, and I was a little uneasy about the whole thing only because of what happened to me before I came to live with him. But about 3-4 months after I came here and settled in, I just feel at home here. I don't feel as uncomfortable and as awkward as I did when I first came here. I mean, when you move somewhere new, it takes a lot of getting used to, and I moved in with a whole new family. So it took me a lot of getting used to. But I eventually got used to it, and I think this is one of the best decisions I made for me, because if I stayed where I was going to stay, and I probably would have been on the streets, I probably would have never been able to see Roland again. So, yeah. That's basically how we met. Not the most exciting story, only because I can't really go into detail, but I mean, I will say this, before we even met in person and after we started dating, we would Skype every night for the whole night, and I would get no sleep, and neither would Roland. There was this one time where he fell asleep with me while we were Skyping, and his brother walked in awkwardly, stared at his phone, stared at Roland, and then just walked back out. And I'm just sitting there like, well, that was awkward. And I hung up, called him back again, and he was awake. I guess I woke him up. But he's made my life so much better, and I hope I made his life a lot better than what it used to be, because his previous relationship wasn't the best at all.
A little bit.
Merlin, you want to say how bad your previous relationship was?
I have no intention to speak about her.
And I don't really want to talk about my last relationship either. Let's just say he was my first love, and he broke my heart really hard. So, but we've been there for each other through a lot, and he's the only guy that I've met that would actually stick by me like he did, and be as worried as he did, and was and still am. I mean, even to this day, he won't let me walk out of the house without him or without having my phone on me because of the area that we live in, which I completely understand, but
Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking idiots that live in this area.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's the basics on how me and Roland met. And we're engaged, even though I call him my husband, but we're engaged. Wedding's not gonna happen for a while because of money situation and where we're living. We're just kind of waiting for the right time and the right place. I mean, we might just get married in a court and then wait a few years to save up money to have an actual wedding and to also have our vows renewed. So, but hey, as long as I'm with him, I'm okay. And he is busy staring at the game. Alright guys, that was it. Kinda boring, I know. Probably. I don't know. But hope you guys have an amazing day or night whenever this video decides to upload. And I will see you all later. Bye!